Here we are, finally, home sweet home. Been away for a while, and I definitely didn't mean to stay gone this long. But I'm very excited about being back in Vaygrim's Chance. This makes me very, very happy. We've got our storehouse. It is packed to the gills, but I think we're going to have to rebuild this. We're going to have to expand it or move it, one of the two, because this isn't going to cut it anymore. So I'm going to work on that. We still are low on some resources. I would like to have more than this. And I need more Yellorium. I actually think I have some down near the reactor, and I haven't checked on the reactor in a while. But I have faith in Erogenous Beef, the gentleman that made the mod. It's been working quite nicely, running like a champ. Let's turn that off. Yeah, see? The applied energistics system is what drains the power so much now. Yeah, I get 28 stacks of Yellorium. I'm good on that, but I've got other resources I would love to automate. I'm not even sure what kind of output yield this thing has. I can't remember what design I used. I think I have my power settings too high. Wow, okay. Jeez, that's still charging up. Wow, okay. I upgraded, and I think my config defaults got changed, so I think my power config is a little high. Might have to tune that back a little bit. So, here we are, back in Vaygrim's Chance. I stopped the series temporarily. I paused it temporarily while I was doing computer upgrades and while I was getting used to the new setup, and I kind of accidentally forgot about it. Didn't mean to, though. Well, we are back in this world, back to continue what trouble we have started making already. And yeah, I'm feeling very, very excited about it. I have updated almost every mod that I can find an update for in this mod pack. And you can see now we've got a lot of the old standbys that we still had. Big reactors, applied energistics, Ars Magica 2. Big reactors has seen a pretty huge update, so has Bibliocraft. Let's see, we've got Chisel in this. Computercraft has seen a really huge update. There's Darkcraft has seen an update. There's Enchiridion, which is actually an add-on to Mariculture. We've updated Mariculture and brought in its new add-on dependency mod, Enchiridion. Ender.io has seen massive updates. When we last played, travel anchors and travel staffs did not exist. So I'm very happy that I have access to those now, and I can bring them into this world. Extra Utilities has been updated. Equivalent Exchange has been updated, but still kind of an incomplete mod. Java has been updated, and it's seen a lot of improvements since we last messed with it. I have added magical crops, which I'm very, very excited about. Our long-term project is to automate as much of our resources for gathering, growing, and storage as possible. We are going to make an epic storehouse, well, first greenhouse, then storehouse, for all of our needed materials, and I'm very excited about this. Mariculture's been updated. Mekanism has seen a small update, but it's been rather stationary as of late, because the mod author for it has been busy with real life, college and all that, and I don't blame him either. Mind Factory Reloaded has seen good updates. They've added plastic boots. You can put those on and don't have to worry about getting moved by the actual conveyor belts, which is nice. Let's see. I believe there's been a minor update to Natura. Project Red has seen massive updates, which I'm very excited about. Railcraft has seen a minor update. There has been even an update to Thermal Expansion, if I remember right. Remote I/O is getting updated now, but I don't know if it's going to get updated for 1.64 or 172. But D.W. Miller is back on the case. I've added Simply jetpacks, so I'm very excited about that. I'm going to be making one of those and replacing it as my common form of flight. We've got Steve's Carts 2 and Steve's Factory Manager. Both have seen updates. Sync has been updated. Thaumcraft has seen a minor bug fix update. Massive update on Thaumic Tinkerer. Twilight Forest has been updated. Again, I think Thermal Expansion has. We've got Tinker's Construct updated. Tinker's Mechworks updated. Wireless Redstone Chicken Bones Edition. Not updated, but still in there. Still useful. I tell you what, one thing that dates just how far back we haven't done these updates. This wasn't possible when last we actually tried this. Oh, those things are actually seeing the same chest. Come here, you. There we go. You guys should see that chest. Let's put all this in there. Yeah, this was not a possibility when we last tried to do this with Tinker's Construct. This is a crafting station and a double chest right next to it, and they're not even on the same level, and it still sees it. It's real nice, and I like it. I have Crafting Suite in the mod still. No, I think I pulled it. No, I still have it. I still have it in the mod, but right now, that mod got pushed out, and then development stopped. So there hasn't been any updates to Crafting Suite, and there's still some bugs in it. It can cause lag if you don't use it in the right way, and this does not thrill me. So I have trimmed down all presences of it, and I'm probably going to just pull the mod. So this will probably magically vanish by the next episode. I'm still unclear as to how I want to handle that, though. We have our Railcraft Engineer's Office. That was one of the last projects we were really working on when we played. We have our storage house. This is all applied energistics now. Unfortunately, this is requiring a fair bit of power. So we have a reactor, but it appears that the power settings on the reactor config file have been reset, so it's generating far more than I think it should. Might tune that back. I'm not sure. So needless to say, if we can't fit it in a chest, I like using the barrels, but I know that there is such a thing as overdoing barrels. I like chests, being able to walk over, but honestly, I'm seeing the day where maybe we should just make a lot of 16K drives and start doing some drive arrays like this, specifying per mod what goes in what drive. I think that might be a really good system. Yeah. The tree farm has been stagnant for quite a while because the brooms from Ars Magical were failing us. So I took down the sigil. It's been stationary for a while now. I'm probably going to overhaul this very, very soon. One thing that I'm very excited about, if you notice, is the addition of blood magic. Blood magic gets me very, very excited, specifically because it's so useful and it's so well constructed. So yeah, I see a lot of projects in our future. I really do. We're just going to have to figure out. Now see, first things first, this is what I don't like about storage buses. I need to tell it, hey, you need to keep that on hand. So, I'm thinking about moving all of this to drives, except for resources that are automatically gathered, like wood and ingots. All of that stuff will stay in barrels, or anything that comes from a farm, like wool or metal. But like, yeah, see, I have Shimmerleaf right there. I don't know why I have Shimmerleaf there. I can't remember. But, like a lot of this glass, bone meal, like charcoal. I don't auto-make charcoal. I've been saving up all of my coal from mining. So I don't need that. There's a lot of the stuff that I'm not gathering so much silver wood anymore, or great wood, so I really don't have to worry about keeping barrels of that. I could move that into a drive on the ME system. Everything in the chests I could move into a drive. But yeah, I want to do... Let's look at Java real quick. I want to do some upgrades to structure and then put in a void upgrade on everything. So I have maybe 2 or 3 stacks maximum, and then it just automatically deletes the excess. That means we don't have to worry about overflow into the rest of the ME system, and we can have a greenhouse that automatically keeps all of these ingots topped off. That would make me very happy. We still have Enchanting Plus that we've been making use of, and I still like the concept of being able to see what enchantments you get, but I have to say that this bypasses a lot of measures that you normally would not be able to do. If you look on this, there is all sorts of like unstable. I shouldn't be able to just pick that and slap it on something. Last Stand, same thing. Those are open. Flim Flam, those are open blocks mod enchants. So I like Enchanting Plus, but I do wish it would limit itself only to vanilla enchants. That is the only wish I really had about that. So I might rethink that. I might stop using that and come up with another method that's better, but I'm not sure. We still have our Mage's Sanctum up here, and I'm still very much excited about it. I have... I got some blocks the last time that I was actually trying to make something. Aura nodes from Dark Crap. Let me see if we still have the super node. Has it survived? There it is. Yep, that thing's a monster. 1100 on everything, at least. So, we do have the actual Kami add-on for Thermal Tinkerer enabled. Long term, I might actually add on some more Thaumcraft stuff, like maybe Forbidden Magic that crosses over. It's made by Spiteful Fox, I believe. It is made to cross over between Blood Magic and Thaumcraft. It's a very cool idea, and I very much like that. Our pipes got obsoleted the last time we updated Thaumcraft, so you can't really use pipes like we were using anymore, so I'm going to take down all these jars and move them to where they're just on this wall right here. Probably move this entire setup over one step. Oh, apparently. Let's pick you up. Apparently having heads offset like this is bad. So you need to have symmetry on where your heads are placed. So I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful about that, otherwise it can actually cause problems. We still have Ars Magica installed, and I still really do wish I could do more with this mod. But honestly, I've been stuck at level... I'm not even sure what. Let me see if I can... that got reset. I had a problem with the world, and I had to erase my player dat. So this has been reset. All my progress, the stuff I unlocked is already unlocked. Oh no, I didn't lose my progress. But I am currently stuck at like level 14 or 15 for Ars Magica, and I've got a dig spell as just about the only thing that yields me experience, and it's 1 point per. All my combat spells are only 1 or 2 points per, and going is very slow. So the grind on experience for Ars Magica has gotten to the point where it's just not fun anymore. I don't really like doing it. So I've kind of cut back on that. We still have this. We started mana bean farming, but we never really got into automating it. That's something I would like to do long term. Maybe put some golems or machinery on this. I'm going to have to investigate which way I want to do it. So, Geronimo, we've got a lot to do and a lot of different projects that I want to work on. One of the first things that I want to work on, though, is getting automated crafting for my ME terminal. I really need to get some automated crafting going up here so that I can streamline a lot of stuff and make things a whole lot easier. I think that'd be real nice. So, if you'll give me just a minute, I'm going to go gather some resources and see what kind of trouble we can get into. I'll be right back. So, what I have up there is the platform that I'm going to put the Mac on. This is the molecular assembler chamber for applied energistics. It's not too far away from existing conduits, so I can just run some conduit right over there and hook it up. Also, I have... Oh, yeah, I forgot. I have wireless access, don't I? Son of a gun. Totally forgot about that. That's awesome. Okay. Basically, this is a system that I was suggested to by Aiko the Builder, using mock-ups to actually see how many basically units you need. So this is the spares right here, which means anything that I get, I don't have any more of that in my inventory. Any of this I get, this is going to count for the containment walls and the heat vents. This is containment wall. It's what cobblestone represents. And these are heat vents, which means if I just pull these apart, well, it's already 9 right there. So basically build it with mock parts so you can figure out what you need. Now I know that there are 27 blocks on the inside of this already because it's 9 per layer. And then there's 3 layers, so 9, 18, 27. I think I'm going to do 13 assembly CPUs and 14 pattern holders. That should be 27. Okay, so I'm going to need 54 heat vents. 54. And... let's see. That's the whole thing right there. And I need 44, whoops, of the containment walls. So I've got hard numbers to go with that now, which is very, very nice. I can put those back and go upstairs. Now, off camera, while I was assembling some parts, I actually did some upgrading and some advancing in Darkcraft, specifically because I wanted to get a frozen core, but the freeze option is tier 4. Well, why would I want this? I want it specifically because you can actually get... Let me see if I have some over here. Yeah, a little bit. You get nether quartz and put it in there. And you get Certus quartz, which is very cool. Now I'm also running through some ferrous ore, just because I put a grinding core in that one. And I like Darkcraft. I like being able to... it's a good experience farm. You process your ore that way, and you can get more than 2 times ore processing if you do it. Now, it's not quite 3 times, but it is pretty good. So, yeah. But it's a good way to collect experience also. You can put an experience upgrade on a furnace, so when you cook the dust, it checks adjacent storage chests for a experience tome. And it'll start putting the experience in there. It's great for early game for harvesting experience, so you can use it on enchanting. It's a real good system. But, yeah. So, let me think. I need... Let's start with the containment wall. Where is it? Right there, containment wall. So I'm going to need at least... Yeah, see, I'm going to need more gold. I can see this already. How many of these do I need? Containment wall, 44. So I got 28, 29, 30. Let's go up to 44 on these. Okay, so in theory... Whoops, there we go. This should do us for the outside frame. Let's go downstairs and see if our math is actually, whoops, accurate. I think I started this bad boy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that means I can still walk around the outside, although barely. Nope, you are down here. There we go. It goes all the way. No. One, 2, and 3. There we go. That is perfect. Outside shell. Now we make the heating vents. We also know that we are justified in our system and that ACO gave us good advice. So, we need next is heat vents for the outside. And we need... Ooh, that's a lot of iron bars. Do I have... I do, yes. I made a whole bunch of these by accident once. Actually, no. I think that's gonna... Nah, I actually am gonna need quite a bit of those. Oh, and ME cabling. Do I have any of that stuff sitting around? Let's see. Boop. 11. Whoa, okay. That's going to be more than enough for our purpose. Let's shift left click. I'm going to need some more iron, aren't I? Yep. Need more iron. See, I'm running low on gold. That's not good. And I need 54 of these. So I'm just going to click some of these off until I get the right number. Of course. There we go. Spare cables. Leftover iron bars. Let's put those back for now. Put those back for now. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go sleep real quick. There we go. Down we go. Now I'm going to seal off all but one side. Specifically because you're wrong. I need to be able to get into it to put the stuff inside of it. So I'm actually going to do 3 left. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So our system works. Now, we need crafting CPUs and pattern providers. Let's see. Crafting CPU. And we want 14 of those. And pattern provider. 13 of those. Let's go look at making those. Yeah. I am going to make myself some pattern providers and some CPU crafters, and I'll be right back. Okay. So, in theory, famous last words. Let's put that on the end also. I've got, whoops, both of those, which means we should be good to go. I'm just going to get, doesn't really matter what order you put these in. It works. Whatever. sliders. Oh, there we go. We have a Mac. Now, the only thing we need to do... Oh, pesky, pesky. I have wireless access. ME cable. ME. Oh, that's one thing we do have access to now. We have ME conduit from Enderio. That's going to be real useful. Just going to get that. Does that mean it worked? Okay. Now what we need to do is get... I need a pattern encoder. Let's see if I can get one of those done real quick. Seriously? I just need to make... I'm going to make a stack of crafting tables. I keep needing them for something. I need one of those. And of course I need... Where's the patterns? Blank pattern. Am I out of glowstone? Please don't tell me I'm out of glowstone. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to have to go get some glowstone dust. I'll be right back. So, we have a Mac online. At least I think it's online. We're fixing to find out here in just a second. Now, one of the first things I do when I actually make a Mac, the first pattern I provide it is how to make other blank patterns. That seems like a wise investment to me. I usually then end up having it make basic stuff. Basic AE stuff, I should say. To make sure it can provide for itself on basic AE parts. I'm going to go upstairs and see if I can see those patterns in our system. I'm really hoping I can. Actually, tell you what. Stored. Crafted. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have a Mac, online and functional. I'm actually going to have to get some resources together between this episode and next, so I'm actually going to cut it off here. But I'm very, very optimistic about things. Now, long-term plans, I originally was going to build out that way. I'm just going to finish this out with a couple of vertical buildings for animal pens. I might put the greenhouse right here. Next project is going to be another sphere on top of this one, just as large as the bottom one. And they're going to connect right at that central line. You're going to be able to jump up through them. What I might do is start getting into blood magic, and then we can actually use Ritual of the Feathered Earth to make a jump pad straight up into the upper section. I think that would be very cool. Oh, I left an angel block up there. That's probably been driving you guys nuts for episodes. God knows. Yeah, another secondary sphere, another tier of buildings above that. This is where we're going to have to start making some tanks for liquid storage. I want to start storing stuff like lava so we can manufacture it instead of actually draining the nether dry. I want to become self-sufficient, independent. I'm actually probably going to have the greenhouses and the animal pens straight up into this second tier and have them accessible on both levels. I think that'd be really good. The greenhouse is going to be modular, it's going to be multi-sectional, and I'm going to use magic crops to the largest extent I can. I'm sick of having to go mine constantly, and I don't want to have to actually devote all of the power needed to a MFR laser drill. We're still going to have to devote power to automating the actual gardens for magic crops, but I think it's going to be much more reasonable if it's a little slower, but that's fine. I'll take that pace. So, this is Vaygrim signing off. I'm very excited for the return of Vaygrim's Chance, and I really hope you guys are too. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for staying patient with me while I transitioned to the new computer and got a handle with some new editing software. Now that we've got our groove back and we're getting into the rhythm of things, I'm excited to see what the future brings. Thank you very much, As always, I appreciate you spending your time watching my videos. Remember to like and subscribe and share with your friends. Bye-bye.